Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Nate here, and I'm bringing you another episode, getting close to the end of the good, the bad, and the duty. And this one's going to be on Black Ops 2, and this is the game that a lot of YouTubers and a lot of just COD fans in general played for 2 years in a row, just because Ghost was so bad. And it's just kind of like thinking, like, is Black Ops 2 that good that we played it for 2 years in a row, or was Ghost just so bad and we love Call of Duty that we just absolutely had to play Black Ops 2 because it was the only thing decent out there? And the gameplay in the background is actually my best team deathmatch ever that I recorded. I did have a 63 kill team deathmatch on Call of Duty 4, um, but I don't really count that because the people I was playing against, they're all like level 2s, and it seemed like they never played Call of Duty before. And I had host, and it was just really hard to kill me. So this was a more fair game with connections, and the players were still really stupid. You're not going to drop 62 kills on just, average players. They have to be really dumb, and they're kind of playing funky. But I get 62 kills on them, 62 and 5, I think. And I was just using the Vector, which is one of my favorite submachine guns. And you can see I'm using the low streaks. And the bad thing about Team Deathmatch, starting off the bads right here, is it's really hard to get kill streaks in Team Deathmatch. And I wouldn't say it's really hard. Like, for me, if I know all the spawns, I know all the weapons, I know where people are going to go. So it's not like the hardest. I can drop dogs and swarm in Team Deathmatch if I wanted to. It's just that I don't feel like it's really, I don't know, worth it to go on like a 17, 18 gun streak, and then you get dogs in a swarm, and then whenever I use them, they get like 5 kills total. So I always run with the low streaks. That's why I really never run anything higher than a VSAT. Sometimes I'll throw in a Lodestar and like Domination or something. But for Team Deathmatch, each kill is just 100 points. Something they did do really good with the score is every single assist, no matter what, gets you points, at least 25 to 50. Every time you destroy like a bouncing Betty, you get 50 points. Every time you get a concussion assist, that's 50 points. And then every time you throw up like a UAV, every kill your teammate gets is 10 points. So it's not like every single time you play Team Deathmatch, no matter what, you only get 100 points per kill. There's still other ways to get points, but there's no objective besides killing. So you go to a game like Kill Confirmed, you get a kill and collect a tag, and that's a total of 150 points. You play Domination, you get a capture kill and the capture. That's one kill worth, pretty much 400 points. And, there's just a bunch of other things like Domination. If you get a kill by a flag, it's 125. So Team Deathmatch and also Free-for-All were the hardest to get score streaks in. Some of you might argue that Search and Destroy was harder because there's not as many kills to go around, and you still only get 100 points per kill. You only get a lot of points if you plant the bomb and it explodes. So the highest really kill streak you ever saw in Search and Destroy was a lightning strike. That guy just ends my streak, unfortunately. He was the only one that seemed to know what was going on. But Black Ops 2 did a lot right when it comes to like customization and everything besides the actual connections and weapons and stuff. So the good things is that, they brought back the emblem editor, they brought back theater mode, you can put your emblem on your gun. The kill feed was really easy to see which team each person was on. I really liked the mini-map compared to Ghost, and it was just a really fun game. It was fast-paced, the maps flowed pretty well for the most part. There's some pretty awful maps, like I didn't like Turbine, I didn't like Aftermath and all that, the big ugly dreary maps. And this map I actually don't like, but every time I play on it I suddenly get a gameplay, so I guess I can't complain. They fixed Ghost from Black Ops 1 and even Modern Warfare 3 Assassin, which every single person seemed to use, and it was just slowing down the game when every single person was stealthy. And if every single person's stealthy, then no one's stealthy. So man, these guys are just dumb. But they fixed Ghost, so you actually had to be running around the map to hide from the UAV. And that's something that Ghost and I think even Advanced Warfare took out of the game. And I think that's really unfortunate. I think that's one of the best decisions that Call of Duty has ever done is, in general, Call of Duty, is to put Ghost as a a perk. Man, I'm just fumbling. Ghost as a perk where it only works when you're rushing around. And I like those perks where you have to, actually be moving to have it work. I mean, if you were to have Marathon in this game, Extreme Conditioning, it was kind of pointless. It was good for, rushing around with the sniper, but you couldn't sprint infinitely. So I think they should have been like, if you're moving with Marathon, you heal faster or something like that. And so that'd give people moving around the map even more. Unfortunately, the hit detection and the connections in general just weren't the greatest. there's a lot of shooting people first and just instantly dying, and you're like, wow, he was still in the running animation and I was dying. A lot of snipers, you'll shoot them a couple times and they'll just still zoom in and scope you in the face because they're using toughness. And there's a lot of must-use perks in this game. The pros didn't really have a variety of things to do. They all pretty much used like lightweight and toughness, and the lightweight with the bad connections, that's just a bad time. So it's really hard to hit someone when they're just running around at a million miles an hour. And then toughness, I pretty much use on every single one of my classes except for my snipers, because I felt like a toughness wasn't really necessary on a sniper. So yeah, they had a lot of perks. They had the pick 10 system, which was a great system. I'm glad Advanced Warfare is bringing it back and expanding on it with the pick 13. So you could choose pretty much the perks that you want. At first I was kind of worried that putting the perks on the guns as attachments, like the Stalker is now stock and Quick Draw is now Quick Draw handle. I was kind of worried about that, but it ended up working out, and I really like it, and I'm glad that Advanced Warfare again is copying Black Ops 2. And that's the end of the gameplay. I'm not done, so I'm going to put something else in the background. Don't know what it is yet. But yeah, I really was scared that the perks as attachments wasn't going to work out, but in the end I felt like it worked out for the best. And you could tell that Black Ops 2 was a much better received game because Advanced Warfare is copying a lot of stuff from it. The support for competitive was very high. The maps and the weapons were kind of designed around the competitive style. You had the league play and the ranking systems and the seasons, and that was all sweet. Zombies, the first map that came out, the transit map, I don't know a lot of hardcore zombie fans that liked it. And then me, just a filthy casual at zombies, I didn't really enjoy it myself. It was really big, and it was just, I don't know, there's a lot of areas, where you had the denizens that grabbed onto your face. Those were pretty annoying. Someone went down and they're like 3 miles away from you, too bad. And there's just a lot of tough things to do, like Pack-a-Punch was a pain in the butt. But the DLC maps, they really did redeem themselves. And I think that the Black Ops 2 DLC was some of the best, because they had the great multiplayer maps, in my opinion. I liked most of the DLC. The things I didn't like were just the players who play the DLC playlist. They came out with the Peacekeeper, which was one of my favorite weapons, and then you had the zombies, which is always great, especially the Mob of the Dead map. And then the thing that I didn't really like was the microtransactions, and I did buy them. I'm a sucker. I like the camos. That's one of my favorite things to buy. But it wasn't included in like the season pass or anything, which I think is really unfortunate. I think that microtransactions, whether it be player customizations or gun customizations or really anything, that should all be included in the season pass if you were to purchase it. So yeah, overall Black Ops 2 was a very fun game. It was very broken, very chaotic, and the reason why I'm uploading this so early is because I'm going to be very busy tonight. Hopefully I'll be able to explain to you later, not right now. But yeah, so I usually upload it overnight because my internet's very slow and I like to use the internet during the day. And if I try to upload, then I can't really do anything else. I can't play, Xbox. I can barely watch YouTube on my phone. So I usually like to upload it when I go to bed, and then when I wake up in the morning, it's all published and stuff like that. So the reason I'm uploading it now is just because I'm going to be very busy, and hopefully I'll be able to, tell you why later. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. Unfortunately, the next video will be about ghosts, so hopefully you can, stay awake through that video. But anyway, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks.